Hello, creative, crafty, lovely. If you're a new subscriber or returning subscriber, I am so delighted that you are here. I am coming on here because I am finally doing a tutorial. It has been quite a while since I've done one, so please bear with me. And today we are going to be making this trifold that I had promised that I would do a tutorial for. So let me set this aside. That way I'll get all the pieces, and then that way you know what needs to get cut. So for the base, we are going to use a piece of paper, and it's going to get cut to 11 by 6. And we only need one, and this is a cardstock that I am using. We are going to need 2 pieces of cardstock that have some sort of print on them, and the measurements on this, the 2 pieces we are going to need is a 3 by 5 and 3/4. So that is 3 by 5 and 3/4. So it's going to be 3 and then 5 and 3/4, and that is for this part right here. And then we are going to need 2 pieces, and these are going to measure 4.5 by 5 and 3/4. And that is going to be, let me open it this way, and that's going to be for this right here and also for the back. So the measurements again are 4.5 and 5 and 3/4. And you're going to need 2 of them. And then for this side right here, you are going to have 2 pieces, and the measurements for that are 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. So again, 2 of them and different prints, and it's going to be 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. For the right pocket on the inside, we are going to need a piece of cardstock that is printed, and that is going to be, and it's only one piece, and that is going to be 3 3/4 by 3. For the center pocket, we are going to use a piece that is 5.5 by 3, and I do have this right here, but I'm not worried about this because you're not going to see that. And then for the left pocket, we are going to have a piece that is a 4 by 3, and I don't have a printer that prints borderless, so but don't worry about that because again, you're not going to be able to see that. Okay, so here I have my cutting board, but it also is a scoring board, so I'm going to use this one right here. And so I'm taking my piece that is 11 by 6, and I am scoring on the 11-inch side, and we are going to score that at let's see, at 3. Let me check my measurements, make sure. No, 3 1/4. Whoops, sorry about that. So we're going to score at 3 1/4. And then our next measurement that we're going to score at is 8. So I'm going to bring it all the way over here, and there's the 8. And so, and if you have a scoreboard, you can do it with that. And if you don't have a scoreboard, you can also just use your regular ruler. Now that we have this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fold this in right here, and then fold it on that side. And I'm going to get my bone folder, and I'm going to make sure that these are pressed really good. So as you can see, it is a little bit offset, and that is one of the things I like about this, because it kind of just shows a little bit of the peekaboo right there. Okay, so I am going to take one of my pieces that measures 3 5 3/4, and I am just going to glue that down. And as you can see, I used some scrap paper. It didn't print up very good on this side, but it's okay because we're not going to see that. And with this measurement, by the way, it has it to where it does create a little bit of a border so that you can see some of the white. And then I like to take either my bone folder or this, and I also like to scrape up the glue that's under there. So that right there is the front. And so let's go ahead and move to this part right here. And for this part, we are going to use one of the pieces that measures 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. So let's go ahead and glue that up right here. And this is a really fast project. So, and then again, we're going to make sure that we have a little bit of the white showing on all sides, and it does. And then we're going to go ahead and smooth that out. And now I am going to go ahead and move to the back. And then we are going to take one of our pieces that measures 4.5 by 5 3/4. So let me remove this and we will get this down. And again, you're going to have a little bit of a border, and you can have all of these pieces like this. I know that these are the same, but you're really not going to see it because this is supposed to be the front side. So this is what it's going to look like so far. So let's go ahead and glue our pieces in here, and then we'll get to doing the pockets as well. So here's our other piece, and that measures 3 by 5 3/4, and so we're just gonna glue this down, and this one is gonna go right here on the front of the, or the back of the front, if that makes any sense. So there's that, and then we're gonna go ahead and smoosh out the glue. And then I am going to go ahead and do this one. And the reason why I'm going to do this one is because I want to show you something that you could do as an alternative for the pocket. So this one right here measures 2 3/4 by 5 3/4. So let's go ahead and glue that down. And I think that if you have if you have non-directional paper, I think that probably works out the best. Okay, so for the pocket that's going to be over here on your left hand side, we're going to grab our 4 by 3" piece of paper, and I do have this labeled as my left pocket. And what I am going to do, because this is directional, I am going to put it on here, and I am going to score on 3 different sides at 1/2 inch. So there's 1/2 inch right there. Then I'm going to do a 1/4 turn right here, and I decided to do 1/2 inch and keep it at 1/2 inch. That way it's easier for everyone to, just remember. And then we're going to turn it, and I know that it's upside down right now because again this is going to be my top, and so this is what it looks like. So let me go ahead and remember this right here. I told you that not to worry about that because you weren't going to see it. So I folded those down, and then I am going to go ahead and I'm going to cut these and angle them off. And I also have a 1.5 inch circle, and right now is the time that if you wanted to do a notch, you just do it right now. And so let me go ahead and cut these down. And right here I have my center pocket, and that one measures 5.5 by 3. And again, we are just gonna, I already pre-scored this, but I'm gonna go ahead and score it with you again. So I'm gonna score right here at the 1/2 inch. We're gonna turn it this way because this is directional paper, and so that the bottom of it's gonna be right here, and we're gonna score at the 1/2 inch. And then right here, we are gonna score again at the 1/2 inch. So, and then I'm going to go ahead and notch it, and I am going to cut these corners out. And then for the right pocket, I went ahead and I already scored it, and that piece happens to be the 3 3/4 by 3. And so I just went in and I scored it at 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and I folded it down, and I cut the little corners also. And now I just need to go ahead and notch it, and so that's ready to go. Okay, so here I have my pockets all laid out right here, the way they're going to go. And so I'm just going to glue, let's see, I'm going to glue right here, the sides, as well as right here and here. And then what I am going to do is I'm going to put this down, and I am going to line it up to the bottom of the paper right there. Oops. So that way you could still see that little white line right there. And then I'm gonna just do it like that. And this is the other option that I wanted to show you. So and that's why I didn't glue this down. And this piece of paper right here that goes in the middle, that is my 4.5 by 5 3/4. And this one I am going to do a little bit different that way, because like I said, I wanted to show you the different options on this. So for this, what you could do is you can actually glue it on the back. So we're going to glue this here. And so this is another way, you know, it's optional. And this way it's a little bit cleaner too. And that way the pieces slide in. And I also wanted to mention, oops, let's see, maybe I didn't cut that right. There we go. So there's that. And then we're going to also glue this down right here, so that all of the back piece, or all of the pieces of the pocket, are now on the back. And now what we could do, let me glue this down a little bit more. There we go. And now what we could do is we could take the pocket and glue it all down. And so the little lips right here on here will be glued down really good. And again, we're going to have a little bit of that white showing on each side. Let me try and center that. And then for this pocket, we're going to go ahead and just put it down just like this one, like we did. And so we're going to go ahead and just glue right here. And we're going to put that down at the bottom of the piece of paper right there. And here it is. So this is what it looks like once it is all completed. And if you wanted to do a pocket, you can also do another pocket back here. So this is the back of it, or you could just leave it and put your label there. But this would be also great for flat mail, because you can see if you just add some flat pieces, you can go ahead and mail this off as flat mail. Here is the prototype that was all decorated, and the measurement for this, if you're curious about that, that measures 2.5 by 4, so it goes 2.5 this way and 4 this way. And so this again was my prototype, and so that is what the inside looks like, and then that is what the back of it looks like. And I really enjoyed using the Pink Lemonade by Tamika, who is Sending Smiles. And of course, I have to mention Michelle, because this was totally inspired by her. Now, one of the things that she did do is she added a little Velcro dot there just to keep it closed. So that's a good idea if you want to do that. But so this is what she had made, and she didn't include a pocket there. And this is what it looks like opened up. Thank you for joining me in this tutorial. If you do make one, please tag me. I would love to see your creation, whether it's here on YouTube or on Instagram. I also want to mention that if you missed any of the paper dimensions, I will have them down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you find happy little moments throughout your day. Bye.